There's big news about miHoYo becoming a new brand, Hoyoverse. The press release and stuff, but interestingly enough already, URLs like genshin.miHoYo have now already changed to genshin.hoyoverse. In the press release here, they talk about a new brand, which kind of makes it sound like they'll still use miHoYo and Hoyoverse. But when you see things like the URL changes and the operations of Hoyoverse, which basically sound like the same things miHoYo has been doing, very well may be the end of miHoYo and the start of Hoyoverse. I'll probably just call them Hoyo. That seems a bit simpler. Now, I'd like to mention a couple months ago during the Cognosphere news, I actually saw on LinkedIn job openings for miHoYo to hire in Los Angeles. As you can see here with the listing on screen, the job is no longer available. Wish I covered it back then though. I planned on it, but I got like 40 different topics I've never gotten to, and that was one of them. Looking back on things, it would have been awesome to have covered that a couple months ago, get this news now and be like, oh, it all makes sense. Moving forward, I gotta do my job better. I gotta be more efficient in covering more topics. I don't want to make those same mistakes again. Anyways, I'll link the official press release in the description if you'd like to read it all. Here's the about page on Hoyoverse, which I'll also link in the description for you. Essentially, they claim to be committed to creating immersive virtual world experiences for players around the globe, and launching a new dynamic desktop software known as Nova Desktop. I also saw some people on Reddit worried that they would get rid of the Tech Otaku Save the World slogan, but this about page makes it sound like they're going to keep it, although we'll have to see how that really plays out in the future, I suppose. Finally, they talk about engaging in further globalization with offices in Singapore, Montreal, Los Angeles, Tokyo, Seoul, and other areas. If anyone out there is confused about Cognosphere, just remember, Cognosphere was never a replacement for miHoYo. It's always been a publishing company. You can see even on the Hoyoverse website, copyright at Cognosphere at the very bottom. It looks like all the discussions and speculations that we've had over the months are coming to fruition, about miHoYo wanting to distance themselves from the Chinese Communist Party and their various regulations more and more. On top of that too, it's reasonable to say that they just find value in having offices around the world for their goal of capturing a more global audience. I hope you enjoy my coverage. Thank you for tuning in, and I look forward to seeing you in the next segment.